So far we have done with our front pattern, back pattern, yesterday's class. Okay. So few of you asked yesterday regarding the arm curve. See, once if you are getting your armhole length exactly, then leave the curves exactly whatever they have. If at all you have get more of your armhole, try to adjust on both the patterns, means front and back pattern you have to adjust. Okay, by 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter, like that you have to adjust, and it should get match with your actual armhole. Okay. And today we will be drafting the sleeve pattern. So wherever you have the space in the chart, just take it out. Okay. So this corner side, I have some space. After drafting the patterns, I have bottom some space. I'm utilizing that. Okay. So for sleeve drafting also, first you have to draw the reference line. Draw the reference line and take your arm round measurement, AR. Okay, my arm round is 15. So half of it is 7.5. So mark that 7.5 on the reference line. Like this. Okay, this is the point, half of AR. Half of arm round point. Okay. After that, take the sleeve length, place the tape on the reference line and mark your sleeve length. Here I am taking 7 inches as my sleeve. Just give 7 inches or whatever your length, sleeve length might be. Okay. Draw another line here. After drawing these two lines, connect another line from this half of arm round line point. Like this. So now you can see a box formation here. So in this box, our sleeve is going to be come. Okay. So first you have to draw the reference line and then mark half of arm round point. After that, sleeve length. So this is the sleeve length here. Sleeve length, whatever the sleeve length, just mark a point and draw a line. After that, from this half of arm round point to the sleeve line, sleeve length line, you have to draw another line. Okay, so that a box formation will happen. Now what you have to do is, from the half of arm round point, mark 3 inches. 3 inches is the cap height point. Cap height. CH. Cap height. And this 3 inches is standard. For plus sizes, it will be like 3.5, 4 inch you can give. Till large sizes, it will be 3 inch only. Okay. Now, from this cap height point, this distance, what I have marked is 3 inches. Okay. Now, from this cap height point to this corner, sleeve corner, this one. Okay. Place the scale and draw a diagonal line. Like this. Okay. Once done with this, drawing this diagonal line, take the midpoint of it. From this sleeve corner to the cap height, just place the tape in this way and fold it into half. Wherever you get the fold, that is the midpoint. Just point it in this way. Okay. Once done giving the midpoint on the diagonal line, you have to place the tape on this diagonal line, which we have marked the midpoint now. From there, perpendicularly, you have to place the tape and mark ½ inch. So whatever this distance is ½ inch, 1/2. Perpendicular marking should be done. Okay, place the tape perpendicular to the diagonal line and just give the ½ inch marking. So now what are these two dots? These two dots are, one which is on the diagonal line is front arm curve. By utilizing this point, we will be going to draft the front arm curve. And this ½ inch point, back arm curve. Okay, two curves will come here in the sleeve pattern. So one is front and one is back. Okay. Now take the French curve. In the French curve, if you have all these kind of markings, you can easily identify that sleeve marking. Okay. So if at all you don't have any markings on the French curve, then just measure the tape from this corner. Okay, the head part corner, measure it till 8 inches. Till 8 inches. 8-inch point will come here, this overall round. Okay, so that is the sleeve marking line. Okay, so just take the tape and just measure this round till 8 inches and then give a marking there. That is a sleeve marking. If at all you have these markings, then fine. Okay, so now this sleeve marking, you have to place it on the sleeve corner here, like this, in the straight way. Okay, and this ½ inch, this midpoint is there, no diagonal midpoint. This tail part, you have to push it. While we are pushing this tail part to this midpoint, here the angle might change. That's fine. Okay, once the both points get aligned properly, draw a curve there. Align it in this way and just draw the curve. Okay. Now flip the French curve. This head part should face towards left hand side. This cap height and the midpoint, these both, wherever they get aligned properly, just align it and then draw the curve in this way. Okay, a little S-shaped curve will form. So this curve is front arm curve. Okay, FAC, front arm curve. Now we'll draft the back arm curve. Back arm curve also same. You have to place the sleeve like this. Okay, and this tail part should get touch with this ½ inch point. Just align it in this way and draw the curve. Okay, after drawing this half curve, take the measuring tape and mark 3/4 inch from the cap height point. From the cap height point, you have to mark 3/4 inch in this way. Okay, and take the scale from this 3/4 inch point to ½ inch point, draw a straight line in this way. Okay, Now take the French curve and from this cap height to 3/4, just align it, a curve, a little curve, draw the so this curve doesn't look like curvy, but anyhow, you have to place this French curve and just draw a little tiny curve. Okay. So if you observe front pattern will come a little bit inside, back pattern will be striped. That is the reason we are drawing here straight line. Half curve will be in curvy type. The other half it will be like straight. Any doubts in this placing French curve or drafting these two curves? Okay. Do you guys understood? Let me know if you have any doubts. I'll repeat. Otherwise, we'll move on.
Ma'am,
Yes.
once again, explain the French curve.
Okay. With the curve or where from where you want
With the curve, ma'am. With the curve.
these curves? How to place
Yeah,
this?
yeah, ma'am.
Yeah. If you have this sleeve marking, you can directly mark here. Otherwise, just place the tape and mark 8 inches. That is your sleeve line. Okay. Place the sleeve to this corner. Initially, you place it in a straight direction like this. Like this. Okay. Once done with placing that, this tail part should get matched with your midpoint, which is on diagonal line. Then just move the French curve. Here the angle might change, means the line might shift it. That's fine. Just align it properly and draw a curve. Okay. Once you're done with half curve, just flip the French curve. Head part should be come to your left hand side. And then from the cap height to the midpoint, just align the French curve. Okay, wherever these 2 points get aligned, draw the curve. So this is front arm curve. And coming to the back arm curve, same thing. You have to place the sleeve and align to the half-inch point. Like this. And then draw the curve. After that, from the cap height point, mark 3/4 inch. So this is 3/4. 3/4 inch. After marking this 3/4, just take the scale. From this half-inch point to the 3/4 point, you have to draw a straight line. And then here, by using the French curve, inside you will be seeing some curvy, right? So there, just align it. Align the cap height and the 3/4 inch point and draw the little curve. So this is your back arm curve. Back arm curve. Okay. BAC, FAC. After completing these, curves, you have to measure them. Then again, these curves should get matched with your armhole. Okay. See, I'm starting from back arm curve. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.5. 8.5 I got back arm curve. From 8.5 I'm again continuing the front arm curve. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So here I am getting 17 as my armhole. But my actual armhole is 16. So 1 inch extra I am getting. So in this case, what you have to do is same concept, how we did in the front and back patterns, shifting the chest line. Here we have to shift the half of arm round line. If you are getting more, then you have to shift this half of arm round line into inwards by 1 centimeter. Okay. If you get more, you have to shift this half of arm round line to 1 centimeter inside. Okay, inside. if you are getting armhole length as less than whatever your armhole, 15, 14, whatever it might be, less than you're getting means, then shift this half of arm round line by 1 centimeter outside. Okay, when you have to shift this outside is when you are getting less than your armhole. Okay, so here I am getting 1 inch extra. So I'm going to shift my half of arm round line by 1 centimeter. And I'm going to redraft the curves. So like this you have to do. You have to erase these curves, but here I am not erasing, just drafting on top of this. Okay.
Yeah, ma'am.
Yeah.
If I get 2 inch difference in what I have to do, ma'am? How much I have to increase?
2 inch difference means then take 2 centimeter. Okay. 2 centimeter and then shift. Actually, what you have to do is 1 centimeter, again 1 centimeter. So if you are getting more than means like 1 inch, 2 inch you are getting means then take 2 centimeters. Okay, that's fine. So I'll 1 second, I'll erase it and I'll do. So this is a process you have to, until you get exact measurements, you have to erase and redraft. So that we can get exact perfect fitting without any loose, like that. Okay, I'm done with erasing. So I'm marking on my new half of arm round line. So again, cap height 3 inches. Draw a diagonal line to the sleeve corner. Take the midpoint. Redraft the curves and mark ½ inch perpendicular to it. So here I am at a time drawing the back and front curves. Okay. Now flip the French curve and just align these two, cap height point and the midpoint. Draw the remaining curve. And in the back, you have to mark 3/4 inch. Draw a straight line. And then a little curve here. Now again measure the curves. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, again from 8 onwards I'm starting. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I'm getting exact 16. Okay, so it is matched with my armhole. Like this, you have to redraw the curves. If at all you are getting more or less, you have to shift the half of arm round line and then redraw the curves. Then you will be getting. Once done with this pattern, means like the front and back arm curve. FAC, this is. Mark your sleeve open here. This is the sleeve open line. So my sleeve open is 12 inches. half of it is 6 inches. So just mark sleeve open, half measurement of sleeve open. So 6 inches. And then from the cap height point to this sleeve open point, you have to draw a line by connecting these 2 points. So with this, our sleeve pattern is done. So this is our sleeve pattern. See, in blouse, we doesn't give any ease allowances. Okay, yesterday some of you asked me, we have not provided any ease allowances. If you provide ease allowance for blouse, you might feel loose. Okay, so blouse should be fitted to our body. Okay, for that purpose, in the blouses, we don't give any ease allowance. After drafting, we will be providing the seam allowances. Okay. So with this, the drafting is completed. Once done, let me know. We'll do the cutting of the patterns and then I'll let you know the seam allowances. You guys are doing along with me or just watching? Let me know so that I don't wait. I'll just continue with the class. Just say yes or no. If you're doing along with me, then I'll wait. Okay. Asha, you're doing. Okay.
Okay, ma'am.
So let me know once you're done.
Finished, ma'am.
Okay.
Finished now.
Okay. Yeah. Then we'll do the cutting. Take the scissors. Take the scissors. So just we'll cut the first sleeve pattern. See, whatever the outer line is there. Okay. In the curves, you have to cut back arm curve first. And then whatever the outer lines are there, exactly on the lines. Only you have to cut. Don't give any extra or don't go inside. Exactly on the line only you have to cut it. Just like me, how I am doing. See here, while cutting the sleeve, just make it straight, okay? Make the cutting straight. Don't go according to this curve, okay? Just make it straight here and then cut. So this is our sleeve pattern. After done cutting, just keep it aside. Once done with the sleeve, just come to the back pattern first. Yesterday, I have shifted my chest line a little up. So again, I am measuring my sides. Okay. So there some difference will be changed. That's why I'm measuring and I'm redrawing here. So now cut the outer lines, okay, whatever the outer lines, arm curve, shoulder, neck, that along with me. So I'm starting with the waistline. Here shoulder slope also you have to cut it out, okay, shoulder slope. So this is the back pattern, okay. Once done with this, keep it aside. Now we'll see the print pattern cutting. First, in the front pattern also, you just cut the exact outer lines, okay, whatever the outer lines, and but in the near waistline, we have eliminating here some ½ inch of the space. So directly you can eliminate it. I'll show you that. Start from the waistline. And from this dark line onwards, go upwards. Whatever the ½ inch gap we are eliminating, just eliminate that. Okay, so I have eliminated this space. Now again, just go cut the outer lines. And before cutting this arm dart, okay, just place the scale on the 3 lines, 3 dark lines here, just fold it. Okay, just fold it. Once you're done with the folding all the 3 lines, take the middle line folding, okay? Fold it either upside or the downside. Just fold it in this way like this and fold the dart. So you might see some up and down this curve, right? So there just by taking the pencil, just draft the line here in this way and here also just. So you'll be getting some triangle shape. So this you have to draw this. Okay, while folding the dart, there won't be any missing of the fabric there. So it will be continuation curve. Okay, just do that and cut according to it.
ஏன் ஏன்
Yes.
ஏன் அமலா ஃபோன் பண்ணுச்சுன்னா அட்டன் பண்ணாத. அமலா 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 ஃபோன் பண்ணுச்சுன்னா அட்டன் பண்ணாத.
Again, after done with the curve, shoulder line and front knee. Okay, after done with this, so we have given here some extra space, right? This also should be eliminated. So here, what I said, I have increased my chest line 1 centimeter in the back pattern. So that's why I have decreased that space. Whatever here I have increased that space, I have decreased here, whatever the difference I got. So don't get confused. So I have to eliminate this part. So first you have to cut the underbust line. So this is the UBL line. Okay. So this band part I am going to separate from this front pattern. So first cut it from the underbust line. Okay, here you have to go according to this curve. Once this is the band part, you can see here 2-inch gap is there. This is the dart space, right? So in the band, this space is not going to be taken. So first fold it in the all the 3 lines. Whatever the 3 lines are there, you just fold them. Okay, and fold it into the middle line, and just fold it to the this side or the other side like this. Just this space we are not going to take in the band part. Again, I am telling here 2-inch gap is there. So middle line you have to fold first and then fold it to other side like this. So this 2-inch gap is not going to be taken. Don't forget this. Okay. If you have any pin, just pin it here. Okay. Keep it like this. This is the band part. Now eliminate this curve line also. Okay, so this face I eliminated. So this is the front pattern. Now I'll let you know the seam allowances. First we'll start with the sleeve pattern. Okay, take the sleeve pattern. See this side, whatever the sleeve side is there here. This is the folded side. Folded side you have to place this. Okay, and both the back arm curve, front arm curve. Back arm curve, front arm curve. It is 1 centimeter seam allowance you have to give for both the curves. 1 centimeter. Okay. And bottom sleeve open 1/2 inch. 1/2 inch. And this side, sleeve side, you have to give 1/4 or 1.5 or 2 inch according to our wish. Usually 1.5 will be preferred. You can take 1/4 or 2 inch or 1.5. That is fine. Any kind of. These are the seam allowances for the sleeve pattern. Okay. Now for the back pattern, for the shoulder it is 1/4. For shoulder slope 1/4 and arm curve and back neck deep both 1 centimeter. 1 centimeter. For the arm, you have to give 1 centimeter. For the neck, you have to give 1 centimeter of the seam. And back pattern, this side, it will be folded side. Folded side. And bottom, 1/2 inch. Okay. And again, side, whatever the side we are preferring for the sleeve or side for the back and front patterns, that should be continued. If I am taking for sleeve 1.5, the same 1.5 should I take for the front and back patterns like that. Okay, same thing. 1/4 or 1.5 or 2 inch. Okay, so these are the seam allowances for the back pattern. Coming to the front pattern, same 1/4 for the shoulder line and 1 centimeter for the neck and arm curve 1 centimeter, 1 centimeter. And here, this is the pattern, right? So whatever this side will be open, front open. So hook and eye part will be coming here. So ½ inch you have to give for attaching the hook and eye. Same thing, it will be continue till the band part, right? So here also ½ inch for the band part. Okay. Now coming to this side, 1½ or 1/4 or 2 inch. In the band also same thing will be continued. It is coming in this way. Okay, so same 1½ or 1/4 or 2 inch. And this curve here, the band got separated, right? For attaching purpose, you have to provide 1 centimeter. For the bust, this pattern, and for the band pattern also 1 centimeter here. And bottom, it is like ½ inch. So these are the seam allowances for the front pattern. Any confusion or any doubts, let me know. So this link is going to be end in 1½ minute. So let me know. Tomorrow we'll do the cutting on the fabric and we'll start the stitching also in tomorrow class. If you have any doubts, please let me know. So you understood the seam allowances, how we have to provide, no? So in 1 minute, the link will, yeah, okay, Asha. In this, okay, 1 minute, the class will end. So for today's, the session is completed. So tomorrow we'll start laying and cutting of the fabric and we'll start the stitching also. By Friday, we'll complete the blouse, okay? So keep ready your fabric. Okay, then we'll end the session for today. Have a nice day. Thank you. Bye.